Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Yeah, the new trading week starts in the red. We have dropped a little bit lower initially. There's even been a gap further to the downside, and we have moved now exactly to the 1.618 extension of the first wave here. As you know, this is sort of the count. There's another count that's possible that would also suggest not necessarily too much further downside, but at the moment there is no indication that a low is in. We talked about that already in the last video. I think that was on Friday. And we just have to go with the trend. As long as we don't really make a higher high or a higher low, the downtrend is still at play. This can still go down lower. There is still a 30-40% downside potential for Natgas overall. I'm currently watching for any upside signals that we could finally get a wave 4 and then still another wave 5 to the downside of the wave C, of the wave 2. Yeah. So again, here very important, it is not absolutely necessary that we see one more wave up and one more wave down. It could even be that depending on how much lower we go now, we are going to go back into a bull run with the next upside. That's why I already started to scale into Natgas. I want to get a position here. Started last week, end of last week, very, very slowly, and I might scale that up a bit further. What would be the wave count if we've already seen, or if we don't get a wave 4 up, and basically we've had the 5 waves down already? That's possible. Also, basically we have here the A wave, the B wave, and we are then based on that in the C wave down. This would be a 1-2 setup. Here the wave 3, here the wave 4, and the wave 5 down. So possible as well, yeah, that all of this is just part of a C wave and we're coming down, and that's fine. It works. Absolutely valid count, and that shows we don't really need to get another 4 and a 5. I think though that we do. The reason is that I like the proportions better of this move down. Yeah, it fits better with size of the wave 3 because we've really only just now reached the 1.618 extension and we reacted to it. So that fits a bit better, but let's see, because we don't know the future, we can always only look at what we see at the moment, and at the moment we see the downtrend is currently continuing. This is an area to, in my opinion, start to scale in, to buy. That's only what I'm doing. This is a support area. This could even go down a little bit lower. We're going to talk about the targets in a minute, but we should shortly see a wave 4 or the beginning of the bull run. So I'm starting to scale in. However, bear in mind, if you start to do that without a bottom signal, you're just trying to catch the falling knife. That's why I'm very careful with my position size, and I know the risk. Yeah, I'm not leveraged as well. Okay, so, and by the way, I can then scale up the trade as we go higher and as an uptrend establishes. So yeah, what about targets? So we have now reached the 1.618 extension. Just want to show you that again. Let's make sure I pick the right highs here. So if I zoom in, you can see we reached the 1.618 extension. We even dropped a little bit below that now on the 4-hour chart. So yeah, last week we reached it, 248, and now we've actually dropped below it. And the next target would be here, the 1.786 FIB extension at 243. It's not only the 1.786 FIB extension, it is also, I'm zooming in a little bit further again, it's also off this move up of this wave 1. A very important FIB retracement. And it is the 88.7 FIB retracement at 248, sorry. No, 243. So yeah, it's basically perfectly in line with the 1.786 FIB extension. So basically the same level. So we've got a confluence of support here. So I think that would be the next target, 243. And we can expect some reaction there. If we don't see a reaction there, it might drop all the way down to $1.89, the 200% FIB extension. So that's what we need to watch. But when we come down to that level, I'm nearly starting to think, right, maybe we've got this other count and we don't see a 4 and a 5, because, I mean, where does this want to go, right? But I told you that I'm short term still very bearish on or at least medium term still very bearish on Natgas, because the indicators are still so bearish. Yeah, there is no sign of recovery. We talked about the indicators in the last videos. Just here, the 4-day chart, just still deep in the red. I mean, yeah, we see a light red candle now, but that's everything, you know. On the weekly chart, down, no bullish cross in sight, not even a bullish divergence in sight. And the monthly chart, I mean, explains it all. Bearish crossover on the monthly MACD, RSI in the bearish range now. I mean, there is just no sign of recovery yet. Even on the daily, no bullish divergence. So, I mean, what do you expect? Yeah, still heading further down. So watching here for possible trend reversal signals is just not there yet. The downtrend isn't even slowing down anymore. So it's just falling in free fall. And yeah, and here you can see again the value of technical analysis, because I mean, it's clearly in downtrend. We've been talking about this support area hasn't moved for weeks and months, probably. I think for months. You know, everybody's like, you know, gas and, you know, what's going on in the world, geopolitical issues, and the gas price should go up. No, it's not, you know. And that was pretty clear as per the analysis. Been waiting here for this wave 4 up now for a while, but, you know, again, there was never really an upside signal. I think here once we had a bit of hope, but it didn't materialize, so it's still continuing to fall further. We're now in the support area. Let's see if we eventually will react to it. If not, we fall to 190, and then we take it from there. And other than that, yeah, you know, we just need to be a bit patient. I think overall quite bullish on Natgas. I mean, really, where does it want to go to? It should, however, and that's very important, it should find support above the 2020 low, which is here at 150. Otherwise we get into trouble and this whole count gets invalidated. I mean, I've been really bearish on Natgas since we've come up here, right? If you go back to the videos in August, you'll see that, or at least in September. But it would even be much more bearish than I even was, right? So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I hope you liked the update about Natgas. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great start to the week. If you like the update, then please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.